Okay, we are getting into Module 2. Module 2 is over logic. So Module 2, Lesson 1 is just going to be like the beginning of getting into all of this. And there are two different titles: statements, negations, and quantified statements, and then also compound statements and connections. So we've got four definitions. We have a statement. A statement is a sentence that is either true or false, but not both simultaneously. A negation makes a true statement false and a false statement true. And then the main word with this is not. And then we have a conjunction and a disjunction. So if we look down here at the notations and formulas, a conjunction is represented with the word and. So anytime we want to change an argument into symbolic form, whenever we see and, we will represent it with this symbol and also with the word but. And then disjunction, anytime we see the word or, we're going to use this symbol right here, the V. And then negation is represented with the squiggly. So I'm going to put the word not here. And then if we have an if-then statement, we can represent that with this arrow. So let's look at some exercises. Exercise 1 says to let P, Q, R, and S represent the following statements, and then they tell us what each letter represents. It says express each of the following statements symbolically. All right, so we have on letter A, 1 does not work hard. So if we look at these letters, P says that 1 works hard. So we know that we're going to be using P in this statement. But our original P is that 1 works hard, and A says 1 does not work hard. So we have a negation. Anytime it's a negative from what we start with, we're going to use that little twiddle symbol or squiggly symbol. Okay, and it always goes before the letter. B says that 1 does not succeed. Okay, so we know that that's going along with the letter Q. But it also has not, and our original says that 1 succeeds. So it's positive here. And 1 does not succeed is negative. So we can put like positive symbols. These are positive. The temperature outside is not freezing, so that would be negative. And on C, it says the temperature outside is freezing. Okay, so we know it's going with the letter R, but our original R says that it's not freezing. And this one is saying that it is. So this is an opposite, or it's negative of our original R. The heater is working, and then that goes along with S. It is not true that the heater is working. So same thing, we have not. So we start out as a negative. This is positive, so we would have to negate that first statement. All right, on to, it says let P and Q represent the following simple statements. P says I'm leaving, and Q says you're staying. So remember, anytime we see the word and, we're going to use this A symbol without the line down through the middle. And then anytime you see the word or, we're going to use this V for that. And then also but for this symbol. All right, A says I'm leaving and you're staying. Okay, so I'm leaving goes with P. And then we have and. You're staying goes with Q. Okay. You're staying and I'm leaving. So we have and again, but now we flipped them. So you're staying is Q and I'm leaving is P. C, you're staying and I'm not leaving. All right, so you're staying is Q, and I'm not leaving is a negative P. D, I'm not leaving, or you're not staying. Okay, so I'm not leaving goes along with P, but it is negative P. Or is the V symbol. And then you're not staying goes with Q, but it is a negative Q. E, you're not staying, but I'm leaving. So you're not staying is a negative Q, but remember it's like the word and. I'm leaving is positive Q. Positive P. All right, last one. Number 3. Let P, Q, and R should be in there. Represent the following simple statements. P, this is an alligator. Q, this is a reptile. And then R, this is a turtle. So if this is a reptile, then this is an alligator. Okay, so we're using our if, then symbol. So the way that this works is that we take the beginning. So on letter A, it says, if this is a reptile, then this is an alligator. So the beginning part of our sentence, if this is a reptile, goes along with Q. Then this is an alligator, goes along with P. So we would do Q and then the arrow going to P because it's an if-then statement. So if Q, then P. Okay. B, if this is not an alligator, then this is not a reptile. So if this is not an alligator, we've got P, negative P. Then this is not a reptile. So the arrow, and then we've got negative Q. On C, this is not a turtle if it is not a reptile. So we need to rewrite this because if is in the middle. So the way that we would rewrite this is if it is not a reptile, then this is not a turtle. So if this is not a reptile, we have a negative Q. Then this is not a turtle, negative R.